Welcome back to Duff Kings Gymnasium, set for the third place game here at the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. The pregame show is driven by Rice Brothers and Carmi. Take ricebrothers.com for a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. Battle of the Bulldogs as Carmi-White County takes on Harrisburg for the first time this year. These two will face again later on next month at the CWCIT. Travis, last time the Bulldogs were on the floor, it was about 6 hours ago or so, at a heartbreaking 1-point loss to Heron in the semifinals, 36-35. We can rewind about 7 years or so. You were in a spot where Carmi lost a heartbreaker to Heron in the semifinals, and you got to come back tonight and play the third place game. Saw Landon Driscoll walking back here a few minutes ago, said, "Are you tired?" Yeah, Carmi's got to be fatigued playing that hard game and now playing just a few hours later.
Yeah, but the Harrisburg's in the same boat. They played the game before, so both teams have played once today. Both got tired legs, and it's just going to be who can get mentally focused enough to execute in this high leverage of a situation. And Carmi played the best game they've had all year, and see if they can repeat the results tonight.
Well, one thing that has stuck out to me for Carmi in this tournament is the defense. I mean, the defense today in that Heron game was unbelievable. Keeping Kyrie Slukins down to only 3 points. Going to be kind of a same scenario today when you're faced a guy like Cameron Andy. Yeah,
Carmi's going to have all hands on deck like they did for Kyrie Slukins, and Cameron Andy is no exception. He's a special player, can score at all three levels, and that's the reason why Massac ran away with the game against Harrisburg, is they kept Cameron Andy to only 13 points. And if Carmi can do a job like that or just hold him even more, they'll have a chance in this game.
All right, so the Bulldogs of Carmi will be the visiting team for this ball game, as they were on the lower side of the bracket. Carmi was the higher seed, though they were the 3 seed, and a win tonight would make that seed, I guess, accurate, this being the third place game. Harrisburg, the big upset over the top seed Carterville yesterday, but just on a great outing for Andy Fehrenbacher and the Purple Bulldogs earlier today against Massac County, who will take on Heron here in about an hour and a half in the championship game. All right, starting 5 for the Bulldogs, Gavin Holloman, the 6'2 junior, as well as Mitchell Edwards, a 6'6 junior, who is making his case for all tournament team. A couple of impressive games both last night and tonight. Landon Driscoll, a 6'3 senior, playing in his final EHT game. Cade Stockton, a 6' junior, wearing number 20 for Kevin Wolf, and rounding it out is Trey Dixon, a 6' senior. So Holloman, Edwards, Driscoll, Stockton, and Dixon for the 8-3. Is that right? Or are we 9-3 now? I've lost track.
9-3.
9-3, Carmi-White County Bulldogs. I'll tell you what, if you would have told Kevin Wolf that Carmi was 9-3 going into the new year, 2 losses, combined 6 points to Heron, I think he would take that.
Yeah, he'd take that every day of the week. I think a lot of teams would. Heron is one of the better teams in Southern Illinois.
Excited for that championship matchup later on tonight, 3rd year in a row. Patriots and the Tigers battling it out for the championship game. All right, we'll meet the starters for the Massac County Patriots, as they had the big win over Harrisburg earlier today. I was kind of surprised with how many games have had running clocks. This one before us, Vienna and Diana Jonesboro, almost a 40-point game at one point late in the fourth quarter. But Massac County, Harrisburg.
It's a long day.
It's been a long 3 days, Travis. Harrisburg will start. Carmelo Downey, he is a senior guard. Mentioned the Cameron Andy. He's going to be an all-tournament player. He is a senior. It feels like he's been playing for 7 years. They'll also go with Connor Henshaw, number 21. And then Ran and Man, the 4 and 5 for Andy Fehrenbacher and the Bulldogs of Harrisburg.
A 6'3 senior, number 4, Cameron Andy.
All right, so a big thanks to J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio, getting us on the air. Haley Winkleman and Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Game 25 of 26 in this year's EHT. And with that being said, we'll take a second to thank our Diamond Level sponsors. Without their help, this tournament would not have been possible. They are Farrell Hospital, Wabash Valley Service Company, Banterra Bank, Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Skates Valley Irrigation and SGI Trucking, and State Farm agents Doug Raber in Albion and James Cook of Carmi. We appreciate all of our sponsors and all of our crew who have worked hard over the last 3 days to make this tournament possible, including you, Travis.
Well, thank you.
Are you annoyed with me yet? Are you ready to? Because we got a while till we do a game again, I believe.
Yeah, we got, what, a week?
Something like that.
Week and a half.
Carmi boys will be back in this gym on the 5th of January. Their first conference game with Eldorado. All right, so I mentioned these two teams. This will be the first time of the 2 meetings they'll have. They'll face each other again in the CIT next month. Carmi guaranteed their best finish here in the EHT since 2019 when they brought home 4th place. Trying to one-up that and bring home 3rd place. It's the 3rd time Kevin Wolf's played in the 3rd, or coached in the 3rd place game in his tenure here in Carmi. Edwards and Andy at midcourt, and the battle of the Bulldogs here for 3rd place underway. Edwards wins the tip, and it goes all the way in the backcourt. Driscoll goes to get it. Landon Driscoll's had himself a pretty good tournament. Hoping to hear his name called later on tonight. Holloman here on the front court on the near side to Driscoll. Top of the circle to Dixon. Dixon dribbles to his left, picks up his dribble now off to Holloman over on the far side. Holloman looks.
Carmi's a little confused on offense right now.
Got to wonder how much fatigue is going to set in. I mean, Carmi, I think earlier today was the best game they played all season long.
And one of the most physically and emotionally draining.
Holloman gets inside, able to draw the foul on the drive. That will be against Harrisburg Adrian Mann, the 6'1 junior, called for the foul. Harrisburg's loss earlier today, 68-34 against Massac County. Patriots have looked pretty good in their last 2 wins. 3-point shot in the far corner from Mitchell Edwards won't go, and the rebound controlled by Owen Rand for the Harrisburg Bulldogs wearing their home white uniforms. This is Carmelo Downey into the front court here on the near side to Mann. Now between the circles, Rand with it over on the far side to Andy. Andy guarded there by Driscoll. Top of the circle, Downey dribbles this one out. Watch that matchup, Andy and Driscoll. Driscoll played very well today against Kyrie Lukens, but Lukens can't quite do that. 6'3", Andy, and his shooting touch, able to hit that shot. 2-0 Harrisburg. We've played 1 minute and 20 seconds here in the first quarter. As Landon Driscoll able to pick up a foul.
And Landon had to guard Kyrie Lukens and then come back 6 hours later and guard Cameron Andy. That is a tall task to ask of anyone.
So the Bulldogs of Carmi keep possession. 2-0 Harrisburg. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Over on the far side, Gavin Holloman. Back to Driscoll, over to Holloman. Edwards has it. He's guarded by Andy. On the near side, they get it to Dixon. Top of the circle, Driscoll, long 3 on the way, off the back of the rim. And the rebound is controlled by Connor Henshaw. Harrisburg on the run the other way. Over on the right side to Andy. Now it's Henshaw here near side. Downey puts it on the ground. 2-step to the rim. Shot good off the glass for Carmelo Downey. 4-0 Harrisburg. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Driscoll comes near top to Holloman. Holloman dribbling to his left. Hands it off to Edwards, now going to the right. Edwards near side, Dixon left open, penetrates inside, and back off to Holloman. Gavin looking to get inside, almost lost it on his way up, did lose it on the way up, and that's because he was fouled. So 2 shots coming up for Gavin Holloman.
Harrisburg foul 30,
Owen Rand commits his first foul. 3rd foul on Harrisburg in this first quarter. 2 free throws for Gavin Holloman. The first one on the way, no good.
And he's been struggling from the free throw line in this tournament, especially.
Second free throw on the way for Gavin, and talk about struggling. He just kind of shakes his head. That one barely hits the net and falls to the ground.
Didn't fill the draft. So.
Well, people still coming in and out, doors opening, shutting. Yeah, I'm sure the wind caught that one. 4-0, Harrisburg with the lead. Andy falls down, and Driscoll able to dive right on the ball. We're going to get a jump ball. And we'll stay on this side as Harrisburg has the possession arrow. 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. 4-0, Harrisburg with the lead. Downey into the front court. Crossover to his left. Picks it up now in the near corner. They go to Henshaw. He'll fire a three. Good for Connor Henshaw.
He's continuing his hot shooting from the Massac game earlier today.
Connor Henshaw, the younger brother of Capel Henshaw, who was a part of that Harrisburg State Championship team a decade ago. As the Bulldogs of Carmi trailed the Bulldogs of Harrisburg 7-0. We've played 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Landon Driscoll has it, a crossover. Picks it up, looking, gets it over to Dixon on the far side. Dixon dribbles to the middle, back over on the far side. Driscoll fires for three. It won't go, and it bounces over the backboard. Out of bounds.
Carmi settling for a lot of long-range shots.
You can just tell this Carmi team is fatigued. You know, some of these Harrisburg players didn't play the entire fourth quarter. That was a running clock in that Massac County game earlier today. Over on the far side, Downey has it. Downey dribbles to his left, splits defenders, picks it up. Now it's over to Henshaw. Shot fake. Henshaw's can't get his shot to go, and the offensive rebound grab by Downey. Cross-court pass. Henshaw, top of the key, three, way off the mark. The rebound grab by Landon Driscoll. 7-0 Harrisburg, 4:18 to play here in the first quarter. Holloman, Edwards, long three on the way. Good for Mitchell Edwards. The all-time leader in three-point baskets at Carmi-White County High School. Mitchell Edwards, a first bank three-pointer. And the Bulldogs are on the board, 7-3 Harrisburg. They come near side Downey. He wants to drive baseline, bumps into Dixon. No call, rebound Edwards. Edwards into the front court by himself, 1-on-2. Edwards floater, no good. There's Stockton for the offensive rebound. His putback won't go. How about Trey Dixon? He can't get his to go. And then Rand pulls it away for Harrisburg. Into the front court, off to Downey now. 7-3, Purple Bulldogs lead it. 3.5 to play as Cameron Andy goes right to the rim and lays it in and one. Andy with 4 points.
Carmi-White County foul 5, Mitchell Edwards.
That foul on Edwards.
Team first.
His first, team first. 9-3 your score. Andy's free throw good. 10-3. Andy's got 5. As Harrisburg applies some full court pressure. 10-3 Harrisburg. Edwards back to Holloman. Now over on the far side to Edwards again. Into the front court with Driscoll. Driscoll dribbling, picks it up. Now it's Edwards. Thought about the deep three. Now dribbles it near side. Gets it off to Holloman. Gavin looks, goes on the far side to Driscoll, who dribbles it back at the Eagle midcourt logo. Edwards far top. Between the circles, Dixon has it now on the near side. Back to Driscoll, and he'll walk it up. Now tries to find the seam, getting inside, stops, out to Holloman. Catch and shoot, long three. Got it! First bank three-pointer, Gavin Holloman. And the Bulldogs back within 4 at 10-6. Good offense there.
Yeah, nice little design play to get all the defense moving to the basket with Landon Driscoll's penetration and kick back. Gavin's wide open.
10-6, Harrisburg leads. 2:42 to play here in the first quarter. Cameron Andy pull up three-point shot on the right wing. He is so smooth. Kevin Wolf has seen enough for that. He calls the timeout. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
The alarm sounds, coffee brews, and the porch light guides your steps toward another busy day. Just like you, Invenergy Solar is up with the sun. Invenergy's Boomtown Solar project will create up to 400 construction jobs and create enough electricity to power 40,000 American homes. Invenergy expects to invest $60 million over the project's lifetime, helping illuminate the future of all in White County. Private investment developed on private property with public benefits. Invenergy.
2:37 to play in the first quarter. Kevin Wolf calls his first timeout. Brought to you by Rush Appliance. If it's time to rethink your furniture and appliances, time to think Rush Appliance in Carmi and Fairfield. All right, so Bulldogs had the basketball as Harrisburg leads at 13-7 behind 8 points from Cameron Andy. Landon Driscoll to the front court. Euro step, finger roll layup. Good from Driscoll. Try that and give him a pig. Harrisburg into the front court with Young, who checked into the ball game. Andy comes near side. Henshaw catch and shoot three. And Harrisburg making it rain here in the first quarter, 16-8. Holloman has the basketball at the half-court line over to Edwards, gets it into the front court. And Edwards gets it off to Landon Driscoll. Driscoll dribbles to his right. Goes to the basket, Euro step, same play, and this time Driscoll draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Bulldogs trying to pick up their 10th win of the season and trying to go 3-1 here in this tournament. First free throw for Driscoll on the way. These are brought to you by Expressway Ford, and first one's no good. Well, how Carmi played night one against NCOE, a 6-point win, didn't play very well. We thought, man, Carmi, it might not be in good shape, but a really impressive win over AJ. Try that again. Really impressive win over AJ. The close loss today against Heron as Driscoll goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, Carmi looked like they picked it up.
Young dribbling on the right side. Crossover, leaves it for, this is Rand with it. And correction, that is Reed Ryder who checked in. Andy, bounce pass, back door, and a beauty to Young, who was cutting, and he missed the layup. But he was fouled, so a couple of free throws coming up for Caden Young.
Yeah, that was some pass there by Andy. Nice little wraparound backdoor and hit him right in stride.
Not sure how that one got through. The first free throw there for Young, up and no good. (16-9). Harrisburg with the lead, missed the second one. Young goes 0 for 2 at the free throw line, and Edwards nearly throws it away, but Holloman has it for the Bulldogs. Carmi trails by 7, 90 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Driscoll into the front court, picks up his dribble, now goes opposite side to Edwards. Edwards in the basket, he goes, layup, can't get the roll. Edwards got the rebound, throws it back up, and he will go to the free throw line for 2. That was a good job by Edwards in midair going towards the rim. I believe it was Andy down there trying to draw a charge. Edwards kind of contort his body to go away from the contact and avoid the call.
Yeah, that was a nice, pretty move. $50 move. He's kind of leaned to the right and got out of Cameron Andy's way and then had the presence of mind to stay after it and get the rebound.
First free throw for Edwards. Well, that's the second one. He goes 1 for 2. All right, Harrisburg into the front court, 16-10. Purple Bulldogs with the lead. Andy between the circles, bounce pass near side to Young. Cutting down low is Gotze, and he was fouled by Stockton as he got screened, tried to work his way through. And so a couple of free throws coming up for Tevin Gotze.
Carmi foul 20, Kane Stockton.
First foul on Stockton, third foul against Carmi. And so 2 free throws here for Gotze. First one, good. You've seen Harrisburg go as many as 8 or 9 deep on the bench. Gotze goes 2 of 2. 1 minute left to play here in the first quarter, 18-10 Harrisburg. Driscoll into the front court, guarded by Gotze. Hands it off to Holloman. Holloman met there by Young, and he's fouled right away as Young uses his hands.
It's going to be 2 free throws here for Gavin.
As they're calling fouls early, so Holloman will shoot a pair. 3 points for Holloman, 4 points for Edwards, 3 points for Driscoll. As Holloman again a miss, hit the front of the rim.
It's 0 of 3 to start this game. He has been struggling in this tournament from the free throw line.
Couple of subs in for Harrisburg. Carmelo Downey back in. Adrian Mann also in the ball game. Connor Henshaw, Caden Young, take a seat. Second free throw for Holloman on the way. Missed that one. Holloman 0 for 2. Downey into the front court, 18-10, Harrisburg with the lead. Andy to the basket. We got a foul on the floor prior to the drive. That is just the 4th foul against Carmi, so no free throws just yet. Driscoll called for the foul. That's his first. Man to inbound. Cutting as Andy falls down. Loose ball picked up by Edwards. 40 seconds left in the first. Harrisburg leads 18-10. Holloman here near side.
Better not dribble. Oh.
I thought it was going to be a double dribble.
Yeah, I thought it was. He might have got away with one there.
Off to Driscoll, going to his left. Now it's Holloman on the left top. Gavin looks over the defense, now puts it on the floor. Near corner, Edwards with a jab step. 20 seconds left, 18-10 Harrisburg. Kevin Wolf calls out the play. Holloman now between the circles, 13 seconds. Off to Driscoll. Driscoll waits. Stockton now at the top of the key. Left side, Holloman. Driscoll open down low, turns, shoots, and scores. Nice setup play there for the Bulldogs. 18-12 Harrisburg. Man at the buzzer, banks it in.
That's going to be good.
Adrian Mann from the Eagles logo over on the far side, able to bank it in at the buzzer. And it's 21-12 Harrisburg after 1 quarter of play. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. It's the EHT third place game on 97.3 WRUL.
Well, folks, that ain't country, but this is Skylar Harrelson from Jansen Auto in Carmi. It's been my pleasure to help my friends and neighbors get into the cars or trucks of their dreams for the last couple of years. Here at Jansen Auto, we're bringing you great vehicles at better than expected prices. There's really no reason to shop anywhere else. If we don't have it, we'll get it. All new vehicles are priced at huge discounts. Your hometown dealer, Jansen Auto Group in Carmi. Stop by and see why.
Hello Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick with Country Financial. It's been great coming back to my hometown of Carmi, supporting our Bulldogs as well as my current and future clients. Whether you're looking for auto or home insurance, insurance for your business, life insurance, or a retirement plan, I can help. I take pride in quality customer service and promise to listen to what's important to you while ensuring you have the right coverages. Stop by my office to see what sets us apart. Country Financial Representative Kyle Hosick, 603 West Main in Carmi.
Start of the second quarter. It's been all Harrisburg so far. Purple Bulldogs lead it 21-12. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. It's the battle of the Bulldogs here in the third place game of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Gavin Holloman walks it across the timeline on the near side. Landon Driscoll has the basketball. Long three on the way from Mitchell Edwards. Got it. Mitchell Edwards showing off the range. He's got 7. The Bulldogs back within 6, 21-15. Andy tries to answer. He can't. Rebound tipped, controlled by Mann. Second chance for Harrisburg, and they take advantage.
Always got to do a better job at checking off on the boards. Can't allow extra shots for this Harrisburg team.
Adrian Mann, who hit that volleyball line shot before the end of the quarter, hits that one. He's got 5 straight for Harrisburg. 23-15 Harrisburg. Driscoll left top over between the circles down to Holloman. Holloman near side, Edwards, shot fake, step back 3 on the way for Edwards. That one no good. Offensive rebound, Trey Dixon. Another chance here for Carmi. Holloman here near side. Now it's Driscoll, jab step, getting past Gotze. Layup good for Driscoll. Nice move by Landon. Driscoll has 7. Downey gets inside, stops, leave it for Andy cutting inside. Andy draws a foul. Cade Stockton went up and got him. That is a second foul on Cade, and a couple of free throws coming up for Andy.
Carmi foul 20. Cade Stockton his second, team first.
So Andy so far with 8 points, leading scorer in the ball game. And his first free throw on the way and good. Mason Haywood will check in for the Bulldogs. Do have an update from the other winter sports teams for Carmi as they were in action today. The Bulldog wrestling team, they went 4-0 at the Carterville tournament. Lady Bulldogs finished in 3rd place at the Mary Mule tournament. So congrats to Clinton Wolf and the Lady Bulldogs, and Terry Golson, the Bulldog wrestlers, having a successful week. Boys basketball team trying to bring home 3rd place as well, but they trail by 8, 25-17. Edwards has it. Long 3 on the way for Mitchell. That one's short, and it goes out of bounds. Well, he got his first couple to go. That one might have been a heat check. 25-17, Harrisburg with the lead in the basketball. Gotze driving baseline, layup good. And the lead is 10 for Harrisburg, 27-17. Holloman walks it across the timeline, guarded by Mann. Trying to give it off to Edwards. He goes to his right, picks up his dribble, now stuck in front of the Harrisburg bench. Throws it up. Edwards able to get it in front of the scores table, and Carmi will reset.
Carmi's got to get things going to the basket. They're getting pushed way too far out.
We've played 2 minutes here in the second quarter, 27-17 your score. Far side, Driscoll, three. Won't go. He fell down, no call. Mason Haywood flies in, trying to get the offensive rebound and forces a jump ball, but the arrow favors Harrisburg.
Jump ball called, possession to Harrisburg.
This place still filling up, nearly full in this championship session. Massac and Heron coming up at 9 o'clock. Harrisburg leads Carmi 27-17 here in the third place game. Here's Henshaw over on the right side. Near side, Downey has it. Downey dribbles to his right. Wants to give it off to Gotzi, but pulls it back out near midcourt. 27-17, Harrisburg by 10. 5.5 to play in the first half. Man over on the right side. Directing traffic, wants a screen from Gotzi. Dribbles to his left. Near side in the hands of Downey. Downey, he'll pull this one back out. Harrisburg will reset. And we've got a whistle. And
3 seconds in the lane on Tevin Gotzi.
now put that on the bingo card. First time that's been called this tournament. Offensive 3 second against Tevin Gotzi, so the Bulldogs with the takeaway. 27-17, Harrisburg in front. 5:10 to play here in the second quarter. Harrisburg still in a man-to-man. Holloman across the timeline. Wants to go to Haywood left side. Mason gets it. Goes opposite from a screen from Dixon. Picks up his dribble now over to Dixon on the far side. Trey looks over to Driscoll on the far top. Nice drive by Driscoll. He goes up, blocking foul, and 2 shots coming up for Landon Driscoll.
Harrisburg foul 23-18.
On Adrian Mann, his second.
First Harrisburg foul in this quarter. First free throw on the way for Driscoll. Good. Driscoll's got 8.
Thank you for Harrisburg 30.
Owen Rand checks back into the ballgame for Harrisburg as Mann takes a seat. 27-18 Harrisburg. Second free throw for Driscoll. Got it. Driscoll goes 2 for 2. He's got 9. 27-19 Harrisburg in front. Gotzi into the front court. Between the circles with Rand has it. Rand comes near side to Henshaw back in the ball game. Henshaw dribbles between the circles now. Guarded by Edwards, hands it off to Andy going to his right. Thought about a step back 3 over to Downey in the corner. Downey not much of a shooter as he tries to get inside now. Stops, layup short, offensive rebound controlled by Gotzi. Rand pulls up left side, it's no good. Another offensive rebound by Gotzi. He'll go back up, and that ball rolls all the way around. It doesn't go in, and Harrisburg still comes out with it. Henshaw for a triple.
Can't give him that many looks at the basket. They'll eventually hit it.
Kevin Wolf not happy. Timeout, Carmi-White County. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
All right, here in the second quarter, Kevin Wolf calls a timeout as Harrisburg has grown their lead up to 11 at 30-19. So the Bulldogs, after a great effort earlier today against Heron, off to a sluggish start. I'll tell you what, Harrisburg's played pretty good.
This is the Harrisburg team you expected earlier in the day against Massac. Now that they're putting the ball in the basket.
Holloman over on the left top, guarded there by Downey. Let's see, as Harrisburg moved into kind of a trap zone defense as Holloman dribbles to his right. Now it's off to Edwards between the circles with Driscoll. Driscoll, bounce pass left side to Dixon. Hands it off now to Holloman. He drives, tough shot in the lane, got the roll. Gavin Holloman's got 5 for the Bulldogs. Makes it 30-21 with 3:33 to play here in the second quarter. Rand has it on the far top, now in the hands of Downey. Downey directing traffic, guarded by Mason Haywood. Downey taking his time. Between the circles now to Rand, near side Andy. Andy crossover, goes back to his right, double clutch shot in the air, won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds, they say last touched by Harrisburg. It'll be Carmi ball. As Harrisburg still keeping their full court pressure on.
Yeah, they're not going to let up now that they got Carmi down.
Landon Driscoll with the basketball. He will take it into the front court, guarded by Gotze. Here in front of the Harrisburg bench. Bounce pass near corner, Holloman. Holloman back to Driscoll. Driscoll left-hand dribble to the basket, falling down. Shot won't go. Rebound controlled by Mann. Driscoll looking for a foul. And so the Bulldogs of Harrisburg come the other way. We got a foul that's called against Carmi on the drive. That one going to be against Mason Haywood. First foul on Mason, second foul on the Bulldogs in this quarter. Rand inbound. Inbound pass goes to Andy. Over to Downey, and we got an offensive foul.
Moving screen there on Cameron Andy.
Andy picks up his first foul. As the ball goes back over to Carmi, Harrisburg leading 31-20. 2:45 to go here in the first half. Holloman back to Edwards. And Edwards walks this one across the timeline. Hands it off to Driscoll. Driscoll driving to his left, met there by Gotze. Over on the far side to Edwards now. Between the circles, Dixon near top to Haywood. Haywood now back to Driscoll, left side. Catch and shoot 3 for Gavin Holloman. It's good. First bank three-pointer for Holloman. He's got 8. And the Bulldogs are back within 6, 30-24. Downey patiently dribbles this one between the circles. Now over to Henshaw. Andy trying to create some separation. Gets past Driscoll and lays it in. I feel bad for Landon Driscoll having to go from guarding Kyrie Slukins to Landon Cameron Andy in a matter of a couple hours.
Yeah, that's a tough task for anybody.
Holloman on the far top as Harrisburg leads 32-24. Holloman picks up his dribble. Now wants to come near side. Pass over to Haywood. Mason corrals it. And he goes on the far top back to Holloman. He'll fire a 3. It's too hard, and Haywood and Gotze fight for it. Gotze comes up with it, up ahead to Andy. Andy stops. That should be a travel. Yep. They get in for the travel. Haven't seen Harrisburg try to get up and down the floor too much in this ball game. They do apply pressure, but that's not really what they're known for.
Yeah, they're not really doing. I think they're just doing it more as an irritant and making your work just a little bit harder to get the ball up the floor. It's not really like a Hamilton County type press or a Anna Jonesboro type press where they're trying to just take the ball away and get going the other end.
Holloman, tough shot, way off the mark as Harrisburg comes the other way. Downey into the front court, off to Henshaw, catch and shoot 3. A rare miss from him, and we're going to get an offensive foul as Gotze pushed off, going to get the offensive board. 32-24. Carmi with the lead. Correction, Harrisburg with the lead. Harrisburg up by 8. Edwards to inbound. Gets it into Holloman. Carmi clears out. Gotze or Downey will pick up Holloman at half court. Holloman dribbling to his left. Hands it off to Haywood on the far side. Jab step. Haywood drives. Nice step off pat to Driscoll. He wasn't ready for it. Loose ball going towards the baseline, out of bounds. Last touch by Carmi. Another Bulldog turnover.
Yeah, there hasn't been too many of those tonight, which has been a good thing. Carmi's done a good job of taking care of the ball. It's just they're missing a lot of shots that maybe if they didn't play earlier today, they might be hitting.
32-24, Harrisburg in front with the basketball. 40 seconds to go here in the second. That pass taken away by Edwards. One-on-one with Gotze. Edwards missed the layup, left it short, and a loose ball on the ground. We're going to get a jump ball. Arrow favors Carmi. It will stay on this end. I think Edwards didn't really know how close he was to the basket. Left that one short. as they'll clean up the sweat real quick under the basket. 32-24 your score. Harrisburg in front. 31 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Reminder, coming up at 9 o'clock, we'll have the championship game between Nassau County and Herrin. Driscoll to inbound. Gets it into Edwards. Edwards double teamed. Now dribbles to his right. Stops. Floater in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Rand. Oh, he traveled. No call. Harrisburg comes the other way. 8-point lead for Harrisburg, and Andy Fehrenbacher says let's hold for one shot. Well, Harrisburg's played a pretty good half, shooting the ball well. They've put Carmi in a hole. And Harrisburg will hold for one. Here's Downey, guarded by Haywood. 4 seconds. Downey with 3, Downey with 2. Downey step back shot, the horn, banks it in.
Another buzzer-beating bank shot.
It's been that kind of half for Harrisburg. They lead Carmi-White County 34-24. We go to halftime here in the third place game of the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Back in 4 minutes on 97.3 WRUL.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, we proudly sell Skag and Spartan mowers. We fully understand the key to repeat and referral business is a strong parts and service department. This is also crucial to help keep your machine in top condition. Our multi-point winter service program is currently in full swing with one of the most competitive prices in the area. We have certified technicians on staff and we use brand-specific products to keep that warranty fully intact. Pickup and delivery are available. Call 618-380-2133 or stop by 610 East Main today. Southern Illinois Trading and Supply in Carmi, Illinois.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind, and that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life, faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Halftime here in Eldorado. It is Harrisburg leading Carmi-White County 34-24 here at halftime of the third place game. Coming up at around 9 o'clock, we'll have the championship between Massac County and Herrin. Halftime show is brought to you by the Jordan Funeral Group. Remembering lives well lived and honoring the tradition of Bulldog sports. Visit jordanfuneralgroup.com for more. All right, halftime individual scoring line. Harrisburg led by Cameron Andy, who had 12 points, 9 from Connor Henshaw, 5 from Adrian Mann, 4 from Carmelo Downey, and 4 from Tevin Gotze. For Carmi, they were led by Landon Driscoll, who had 14 points, 7 from Mitchell Edwards, and 8 from Gavin Honeman. Travis, you got team stats?
Carmi shot 4 of 12 from 2-point field goal range and 4 of 11 from 3-point range. Also shot 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Harrisburg shot 7 of 13 from 2, 5 of 8 from 3, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Harrisburg had 4 offensive, 7 defensive rebounds with 4 turnovers, and Carmi has 4 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds along with a turnover.
In your halftime score, Harrisburg 34, Carmi 24. We've got an extended halftime break, so a chance for us to get some extra commercials in here as we wait for the third quarter. So we'll step aside for a 5-minute break, come back and get you updated on what's happened to the EHT and give you a preview of tonight's championship. Back in 5 minutes on 97.3 WRUL.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
The Carmi-Kiwanis Club is working hard to make a difference in the community, and it all starts with serving the children of the world. From fundraising efforts with proceeds going directly back into the community to working hand in hand with the Key Club, schools, Arrows program, and much more. At the Carmi-Kiwanis Club, we build, and we love to welcome you. We meet every Thursday at noon in the White County Farm Bureau basement. Come visit us for lunch, a great program, and learn more about how Carmi-Kiwanis helps move our region forward.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi-White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or want to enjoy a stroll around your neighborhood, orthopedic health is critical to your quality of life. The Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team at Wabash General Hospital treats injuries and disorders of the bones, joints, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and spine so you can return to moving through life with greater comfort and ease. To schedule an appointment, call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital, people you know helping people you love.
Doing business in today's world can be complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. People's National Bank is here to help your business not only survive, but thrive. With modern-day products such as remote deposit capture, ACH payments, merchant card services, and commercial line of credit sweeps, we can get you paid faster, protect your risk, and make your money work hard for you. Hi, this is Melinda with People's National Bank. Give me a call today and get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and I promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
Halftime here in Eldorado with a third-place game. It's Harrisburg leading Carmi-White County 34-24. This is the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show. Looking at the bracket and what has happened so far today and look ahead of the championship tonight between Massac County and Herrin. Third year in a row, those two teams have squared off for the championship. For Massac, it was an impressive 68-34 win over Harrisburg earlier today. And then Herrin, that 1-point win over Carmi-White County. Look at Herrin's last two games. That double overtime thriller against Fairfield barely squeaked by earlier this morning against Carmi-White County. With the way that Massac County's been playing, I wouldn't be shocked if the Patriots come out and put a beating on Herrin, to be honest. The last two games, Massac has played tremendously.
Yeah, the last two games, Massac showed why they are where they are ranked, and Herrin's had two barn burners, taking double overtime yesterday with Fairfield, and earlier today the 1-point win against Carmi. So it's going to be very interesting, especially since both teams already played today, and Massac really just got to rest their starters that entire fourth quarter, and Herrin had to go all the way to the buzzer with theirs, and they don't really go really deep anyway. So it's going to be very interesting to see who has more legs to start the game.
Earlier this evening, it was Hamilton County defeating Eldorado in the consolation championship, and then Vienna over Anna Jonesboro 80-47 in the fifth-place game, and we'll crown a winner here in the third-place game about 30 minutes from now. All right, halftime again, your score, Harrisburg 34, Carmi 24. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Third quarter coming up next.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
Well, folks, that ain't country, but this is Skylar Harrelson from Jansen Auto in Carmi. It's been my pleasure to help my friends and neighbors get into the cars or trucks of their dreams for the last couple of years. Here at Jansen Auto, we're bringing you great vehicles at better than expected prices. There's really no reason to shop anywhere else. If we don't have it, we'll get it. All new vehicles are priced at huge discounts. Your hometown dealer, Jansen Auto Group in Carmi. Stop by and see why.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. Life is always about change, and most businesses have to evolve to succeed. You want to be the best at what you do and do the things you like the most. We want to help you achieve that goal. We can help you design your records to evaluate what's the most profitable aspects. We can also help you evaluate what services are complementary and best offered together to your market niche customers. You know your business, but having the records to back up your business decisions can help with a business loan or just with peace of mind. Contact Nancy J. Winter, CPA, Carmi, 3822364.
Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Alney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi-White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
Halftime here in Eldorado, third place game. Harrisburg leading Carmi-White County 34-24. Cole Carter with you. Again, coming up at 9, Massac County and Herrin will battle for the 2023 tournament championship. Herrin looking for their third consecutive title. Massac going for their first since
2019.
2019, yes.
We got the last three champions in that final game.
All right, so Travis, if you're Kevin Wolf and Carmi, I think fatigue played a lot of the first half play for the Bulldogs, but kind of what do you do here in the second half to turn the tide?
I mean, you got to get Mitchell Edwards going, and you got to get things going to the basket, settling for a lot of long jump shots. And after playing, and we know Mitchell, we know Gavin, we know Landon can hit these shots, but after playing one game, the legs start to go, the shot starts to go. You got to see a ball go through the basket first, get some confidence up, and then work the ball inside, then go back out.
All right, so it will be Harrisburg basketball as we start the third quarter of play. Leading scorers for each side, Cameron Andy has 12 points. Landon Driscoll with 9. We'll see if the Bulldogs can keep this close, or if Harrisburg are able to run away with it. And they're going to let this clock run all the way down because why not? So it will be Harrisburg basketball. Starting 5 on the floor for both squads. Carmelo Downey has the basketball across the timeline. He goes on the far side. Man thought about a three, puts it on the floor, guarded by Stockton here on the near side to Cameron Andy. Andy backing down Driscoll, almost traveled, no call. Shot up and good for Andy. He's got 14. 36-24. Harrisburg with the lead. Driscoll pressured against Downey in the backcourt. Gets it up to Holloman here left top. Gavin looks. Still looking to get rid of it. Now finds Driscoll between the circles. Driscoll tries to split defenders, gets inside and draws a foul. So a couple of free throws coming up for the Carmi senior. That one against Connor Henshaw. We'll call the foul on the drive, so no free throws for Driscoll. Landon will inbound. Here on the near corner, Holloman catch and shoot three. Short, rebound Andy. He's on the run in front of the pack. Andy by himself, layup, good, and one. Not the start you want if you're Carmi-White County. Good start, though, for Cameron Andy. He's got 16 points, and Harrisburg's lead up to 14, 38-24. And Andy misses the free throw. Rebound Edwards. Carmi needs to put together a run. They trail by 14. 7:10 to play here in the third quarter. Holloman coming near side, hands it off to Driscoll. Driscoll, crossover, near corner, Holloman. Jab step, puts it on the floor, stops, back to Driscoll. Tries to shovel it off to Dixon, out of bounds, last touch by Dixon.
Carmi's playing a little over their skis, a little fast.
38-24 Harrisburg. We've played a minute here in the third quarter. Carmelo Danny across the timeline. On the far side, gets it in the hands to Mann. Mann, jab step and a left-hand dribble, pulls up for the mid-range jumper, rolls it and out. Rebound grab by Holloman. Carmi pushes the floor with Mitchell Edwards on the far side. Slips, falls down, taken away by Andy. Up ahead to Mann. Downey shields, Mann lays it in. Adrian Mann has 7, and Kevin Wolf calls a full timeout as Harrisburg's lead is up to 16. 40-24, back in 1 minute.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
The alarm sounds, coffee brews, and the porch light guides your steps toward another busy day. Just like you, Invenergy Solar is up with the sun. Invenergy's Boomtown Solar project will create up to 400 construction jobs and create enough electricity to power 40,000 American homes. Invenergy expects to invest $60 million over the project's lifetime, helping illuminate the future of all in White County. Private investment developed on private property with public benefits. Invenergy.
6:26 to play here in the third quarter. Kevin Wolf forced to use a rush appliance timeout. Man, Harrisburg just hasn't really missed a step this entire ball game.
Yeah, they came out with the same intensity they did in the first half. It's like they're the ones that are down right now.
40-24, Harrisburg with the lead. And they keep their full court pressure applied. Gavin Holloman has the basketball. He'll walk it across the timeline. Holloman over to the right side, hands it off to Edwards. Edwards going to his left, down the near corner. Driscoll catch and shoot three. In and out. Edwards there for the offensive rebound. His reverse layup up and good. Edwards has 9, makes it 40-26. We've played 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Downey hands it off to Andy. Long three on the way. Nothing but net for Cameron Andy. Got a good feeling he'll hear his name called later on this night in the all-tournament team.
Yeah, if you bet the house on that, you won't lose.
What are the odds for that? Minus 10,000?
Yeah.
Driscoll falls down, gets it in the hands of Edwards here near side. Downey all over him. Mitchell able to get out of it. Now guarded by Andy as he pulls it out near midcourt. 5.5 to play here in the third. 43-26 Harrisburg. Holloman between the legs. Now over to Edwards. That one taken away by Downey. And he'll lay it in uncontested. Downey has 6. 45-26 Harrisburg. Holloman across the timeline. Dribbles to his left, hands it back off to Edwards. Edwards driving with the right hand. Euro step in the lane, layup good. Mitchell Edwards. And we've got an official's timeout. Cameron Andy shaken up.
He's limping. I don't know which leg it is. He might have rolled his ankle.
Didn't see what happened. Andy reaching towards his right ankle as he gets worked on by the Harrisburg training staff. Edwards has 11 points for Carmi. Harrisburg leads 45-28. 5 minutes left to play here in the third. Mann has it. A correction, that's Rand over on the far side to Downey. Downey looks back over to Rand, left top, guarded by Edwards. Henshaw between the circles. Near side to Young, who checked in after the Andy injury. Ran left side. Now it's Mann between the circles now, guarded by Cade Stockton. Left side back to Downey, and now near side back to Mann. Mann right-handed drive near side Young. They give it to Henshaw at the top of the circle. And that one poked away. Driscoll dives for it in the backcourt, able to come away with it. Up ahead to Edwards, and Edwards with the dunk and one.
Great play there by Landon Driscoll, knocking that ball away, and a couple Bulldogs getting on the floor. That's the type of energy you need to see.
Mitchell Edwards with his first dunk since the DuQuoin tournament. Right? Has he had one since?
I can't
recall. Hasn't really had a chance. Got a lot in fast break last season. He hits the free throw. I'll tell you what, Mitchell's put together a pretty good tournament. He's got 14 points. I think he's going to have a good chance for an all-tournament nod. 45-31. Edwards almost got the steal there as Rand pulls up, missed it. Rebound tipped out up ahead to Driscoll. Edwards in front of the pack again. Driscoll threw it a little bit too hard. Edwards able to lay it in. And Andy Fehrenbacher wants a timeout. Carmi playing hard. They trail by 12, 45-33. 4 minutes to play here in the third. It's a 30-second timeout brought to you by Rush Appliance. Back in 30.
The Carmi-Kiwanis Club is working hard to make a difference in the community, and it all starts with serving the children of the world. From fundraising efforts with proceeds going directly back into the community to working hand in hand with the Key Club, schools, Arrows program, and much more. At the Carmi-Kiwanis Club, we build, and we love to welcome you. We meet every Thursday at noon in the White County Farm Bureau basement. Come visit us for lunch, a great program, and learn more about how Carmi-Kiwanis helps move our region forward.
All right, 3:56 to play here in the third quarter. Carmi trying to make a stab at it as they've cut Harrisburg's lead down to 12, 45-33. Good to see Cameron Andy back in the ball game. He limped off the floor a few minutes ago. As Harrisburg has the basketball after Mitchell Edwards, a couple of baskets. He's got a team-high 16 points. Young over to Andy, getting inside, puts the ball under his arm, missed the layup. Hit the base of the basket pretty hard, but he gets up and jogs to the other end. Here comes Cade Stockton. Stockton between the circles now to Driscoll. Driscoll. Bounce pass right side to Holloman. Holloman inside Dixon. Dixon goes up, got his shot blocked, but drew a foul. Going to be a couple of free throws here for Trey Dixon.
Great pass there by Gavin. Threaded the needle into the paint. That's what you kind of got to see from Trey Dixon. You know, backdoor cuts and looking to be aggressive when he catches it down there.
Haven't seen Trey's mom since we got here, Amy Dixon. Wonder if she's got her Carmi Bulldog gear on or Harrisburg Bulldog gear on.
She's sitting in the second row of the chair backs down there.
She got purple or maroon, or is it a neutral color?
It looks like gray, and then it has, I think it's maroon Bulldogs.
Oh, okay. All right. So going supporting her son Trey as he missed the first free throw. Second one on the way for Dixon. Missed that one. Edwards, they'll get the offensive rebound. Second chance here for Carmi. Edwards guarding the far corner by Young. Step back, thought about pulling up, now hands it off to Driscoll going to his left. He'll pull up for three. It won't go. Rebound tip. Cade Stockton's got it. And Stockton pulls it out. Carmi getting a second chance, now a third chance. Edwards over on the far side. Long three from Mitchell Edwards. From the G and Eagles over on the far side. 19 for Edwards. And Carmi back within 9, 45-36. Driving inside, now it's top of the circle to Gotze. Gotze, step back deep, 2-point shot, no good. Rebound Stockton. Big possession here for Carmi, down by 9. They've hung around. Driscoll across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, now comes near side. Edwards fires for three, off to the right. And the rebound grabbed by Adrian Mann. Harrisburg comes the other way. Andy floater, might have been tipped, goes out of bounds. Last touched off the leg of Carmi. Carmelo Downey back in the ballgame. As you see, Andy's still limping there.
He's not having a good day on that ankle.
I wonder if he just rolled his ankle or Maybe dealing with something else. Harrisburg has the basketball, 45-36 Harrisburg. Gotzi gets it in. This is Young in the far corner, guarded by Holloman. Now left top, they get it to Downey. Downey directing traffic. Goes near side. This is Ryder with it. Ryder back left side to Young. Young fakes the pass down low, now up top into the hands of Adrian Mann. Left side, Gotzi. Gotzi puts on the floor, getting past Dixon. Hope hooks it up. Now it's over to Ryder. His mid-range jump shot good. Reed Ryder with his first basket. 47-36 Harrisburg. 100 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Holloman over on the far top. Dribbles to his left. Now back to his right. Trying to get past Young. Floater inside. Can't bank it in. Rebound controlled by Young as Harrisburg comes the other way. Harrisburg will slow this one down. 1:17 to play here in the third. Carmi's gone to their 1-3-1. Travis, you mentioned that during the break. Thought we'd see Carmi go to it.
Yeah, I got to give him a different look. See if we can create some turnovers.
Got Edwards there, dotting that 1-3-1. 1 minute left to play here in the third quarter. 47-36 Harrisburg. Downey here near side. Pull-up jumper on the way. Won't go. Offensive rebound. And they get it back out to Downey. Gotzi, far corner. Mann wants a three. It won't go. And Edwards has the rebound. Trying to push the floor, but he got checked and fouled by Adrian Mann. That is a third foul on Mann. Fourth foul on Harrisburg. Here in the quarter. One more will mean free throws for Carmi. Not sure if we'll get there. Driscoll to inbound. Gets it over to Dixon. Now it's Landon Driscoll who has the basketball. Driscoll across the timeline. Picks it up. Now we're on the far side. Gavin Holloman has it. Tries to go baseline. Tough shot. Good job by Gavin. Able to draw the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Harrisburg foul, 12,
Caden Young commits the foul for Harrisburg.
To the line for Carmi-White County, 2, Gavin Holloman.
And first free throw for Holloman up and good. Gavin's got 9 points. 19 for Edwards, 9 for Holloman, and 9 for Landon Driscoll. That's been all the scoring for the Bulldogs. Holloman able to go 2 for 2 there. He's got 10. 47-38. Carmi back within 9. As Mann into the front court. That one poked away, stolen by Edwards. Bulldogs on the run. Edwards shot up, left it short. Rebound tipped around, and now Harrisburg the other way. Up ahead to Downey, and Downey lays it in. Carmelo Downey with 8. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Holloman to inbound. Now it's Edwards with 7 seconds. Edwards with 5 into the front court. Ball poked away from behind, stolen. Gotzi with 2, and he's fouled with .9 on the clock. Not sure if Carmi knew the situation there.
Carmi-White County foul 14 at Driscoll.
That foul on Driscoll, that's his second team foul. And Gotzi will inbound here with .9 on the clock. Up ahead to Downey, fires from midcourt. And it's off the backboard.
They broke their streak of banking in inning
shots
quarter shots.
All right, so we go to the fourth. Carmi trails by 11, 49-38. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products. Here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Start of the fourth quarter as Harrisburg leads Carmi-White County here in the third place game, 49-38. Cameron Andy goes back out there for Harrisburg. We saw him come to the bench twice with a limp. As Carmi will have the basketball. They played a little bit better there in the third quarter. Mitchell Edwards having a good game. He's got 19 points. Gets it into Landon Driscoll. Driscoll walks it across the timeline, near side to Edwards. Edwards looks, now it's Dixon over on the far side, Stockton. Stockton puts on the floor, picks it up, now it's Holloman. Thought about a three. Driving inside, nice dump off pass to Dixon, and he missed the layup, got it back though. Second attempt, rolls around, and the rebound controlled by Harrisburg.
The ball hit every part of the rim except go down.
Downey inside, out to Rand, near side for three, it's short, Driscoll the rebound. And Cade Stockton shaken up, he got hit and grabbing his right ankle. Ooh, he's in pain.
It's a bad day for ankles.
Cade's frustrated. Don't know if he just rolled his ankle going for the rebound or if it's his knee, hamstring area.
He grabbed really low on the leg. I hope he's all right.
Bennett Richter out there as well as the Eldorado trainer to help him walk off. He's putting a little bit of weight on it. Imagine we'll see Mason Haywood check back into the ball game. Man, I really like what Cade Stockton's done this season. You know, been that guy, not going to give you 30 points, but he's going to do a lot of the small things right for Carmi, and he's done that this year.
Yeah, a lot of the hustle plays come from him, and it's going to be missed on the court.
All right, so Mason Haywood will check in for Stockton. We'll keep our eye on Cade. Hope he's all right. All right, so Carmi has the basketball. They trail by 11, 49-38. We've played 30 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Holloman looking to get it in. Bounce pass to Driscoll. That one poked away by Downey, but Edwards able to get it back. Lobs it over to Holloman. Now it's Driscoll, and Carmi clears out. Elena walks it across the timeline. Here on the near side to Holloman. Gavin looks. Edwards there for a screen. Holloman goes the opposite way. Tough shot in the lane. Late whistle, but a foul called on the shot. Going to be a couple of free throws for Gavin Holloman. 10 points for Gavin tonight. Trying to make this a single-digit game. First free throw for Holloman off the back of the rim, no good. Well, not sure when Carmi's next practice is, Travis, but I have a good feeling they're going to be shooting a lot of free throws.
Yeah, definitely. They've had a hard struggle from the line in this tournament.
Holloman 0 for 2 again as Harrisburg comes into the front court. Hands it off to Andy. Andy puts on the floor, gets inside. Edwards met him and sent it back. 2-on-1 the other way. Driscoll takes it himself, missed the layup. Edwards trying to go for the putback dunk. Dixon there for the putback. First basket for Trey Dixon. And the Bulldogs within 9, 41-90. Heard the crowd with the oohs and ahs when Edwards went up to try to go for the putback slam. 49-40 Harrisburg, 6:38 to play. Downey hands it off near side to Gotze. Gotze hasn't squared up yet. Wants to get rid of it. Mason Haywood right there. That's going to be, right before they.
Gavin Holloman, he got him for holding.
Thought they were going to call a 5-second call, but right before they do, it was Holloman who picked up the foul. One foul aside here in the fourth quarter. 49-40 Harrisburg, 6.5 to play. On the far side, Downey has it. He directs traffic, now dribbles it back to the midcourt circle. Downey pointing, guarded there by Dixon. Now on the right elbow to Gotze. Gotze, nice backdoor cut. Henshaw missed the lay-in. Andy can't tip it in. Rebound Trey Dixon, and he's fouled. Connor Henshaw had a possibility at a layup there. And it's Henshaw actually who picked up the foul. That's his fourth. Not sure if Andy Fehrenbacher knows that. Going to keep him in there with 6 minutes to play. 49-40, Harrisburg in front. Holloman to the front court, now off over to Edwards. Driscoll between the circle. Here near side to Dixon. Hands it off to Holloman, cutting to his right. Gavin, step back three-pointer on the way. Yes! Gavin Holloman from downtown. He's got 13, and the Bulldogs of Carmi are within 6 at 49-43.
That's a big shot.
Gotze walks this one over here to the near side. In the near corner, hands it off to Rand now at the top of the key. Near side to Downey. Downey, top of the circle. Andy, catch and shoot three. Can't answer. Rebound grab by Dixon, or Driscoll, that is. Big possession here for Carmi. Been able to work this all the way down to a 6-point game. 49-43, 5:10 to play. Downey pokes that one away from behind. 2-on-1. Downey off to Andy. Layup good. Andy with 21. 51-43. Carmi down by 8, 5 minutes to play. Edwards pulls up for three. Got it. Are you kidding?
When you're hot, you're hot.
Edwards with 22. 51-46. Downey in the far corner, guarded by Dixon. Left top to Gotze. They swing it around. Man over on the far side, back to Downey. Downey, crossover, looking to get inside. Stops, leaves it. Rand, shot. Good. Owen Rand's first basket. 53-46. Carmi trailing. Hodleman into the front court. Near corner, Driscoll. Driscoll, cross-court pass, a little high for Haywood. Bounce pass down low to Dixon. Up top, Edwards. Heat check. He can't get it. And the long rebound control by Gotze. Up ahead to Andy. Him and Dixon fight for it. Nice hustle by Trey Dixon. And Carmi out of the front court, down by 7. And we've got an injury timeout.
Who's that? That's Mitchell down.
Mitchell Edwards. I think he dove into the Carmi bench going for a loose ball. It's the second Carmi to get hurt in this fourth quarter. Bennett Richter checking him out. Can't really tell.
And we got Cade Stockton coming back in for him.
Well, that's good to see. The Cade's all right. So it's going to get a timeout out of it. We'll just go ahead and keep it here. 4 minutes on the clock. 53-46, Harrisburg leading. Couldn't really see what happened. Well, there's a lot of bodies running down at this end of the floor.
He went for the offensive rebound. That's the last time I saw him. Because when Harrisburg started to push, I started looking up court. He hasn't gotten up yet. I don't think he's sitting. It's like they're working out his leg.
Eldorado trainer has gone over to take a look as well.
I think it's a cramp, maybe.
I was going to say, with the way Bennett Richter looks like he's maybe rubbing the back of his leg. I mean, when you play 8 quarters of basketball in one day, I'm sure some cramps come into play. So they'll continue to work on Mitchell Edwards, I'm sure, as soon as he's ready to go, if he is ready to go. And he's up on his feet. He's all right. I'll tell you what, Mitchell Edwards has really impressed me this week. I think on Tuesday, Carmi as a team didn't really come ready to play, but I think ever since then, Mitchell Edwards, he has shown what he can really be for this Carmi team, especially today.
Yeah, he took the tough assignment of guarding John Harrison in the Heron game, and now he's kind of being the second level defense against Cameron Andy at the rim.
Driscoll pull up shot short, rebound grab by Downey, and a foul called on Landon Driscoll. All right, so Edwards will come back in, and Mason Haywood will take a seat. Harrisburg leads it 53-46. 3:49 to play here in the ball game. Carmelo Downey into the front court. 7-point Harrisburg lead. Downey directs traffic, hands it off to Mann between the circles. Now on the far side, Rand with it. Ball above his head. Back near side to Mann. Downey here near top. Fakes the three. Now dribbles to his left. Fakes the handoff. Wouldn't be shocked if Harrisburg wants to kill some clock for the rest of this ball game.
Why not? You're up 7, got the ball, got 3 minutes left. Carmi's going to have to get up and start really pressuring it.
Downey picks up his dribble. Corner pass goes to Rand. Ball above his head. And they get it left side to Downey. Both sides have 2 fouls, so Carmi's got to foul 3 more times in order to make Harrisburg shoot free throws. 53-46, 3 minutes to play. Downey guarded by Dixon. Crossover gets past him, gets inside, stops, shot high in the air, rebound Stockton. Big possession here for Carmi, needing a bucket. Driscoll gets inside, blocking foul.
Ooh, he almost went for the charge call and switched it mid-motion.
Yeah, that was like like I said, mid-motion. He went from motioning the charge to a block. That's going to be on Owen Rand. That is his third foul. And Tevin Gotze will check in for Downey, as now Downey's limping.
Yeah, it's a bad day for legs, I guess.
Oh, but it's cramps, ankles getting twisted. Carmi to inbound, Driscoll in the near corner. They try to go to Edwards in the corner, but Andy read it. They give it back off to Edwards, who's back in the ball game. Mitchell Edwards, 22 points for the Bulldogs. Carmi trails by 7 with 2.5 to play. Edwards, near corner, Driscoll catch and shoot 3. Won't go, long rebound, Driscoll gets it. Another chance for Carmi. Driscoll driving inside, spins, shot up, oohs and ahs from Landon Driscoll. He's got 11, 3 Bulldogs in double figures, and Carmi within 5, 53-48. 2:10 left to play. Rand wanted to hand it off to Gotze, and he's guarded right there by Trey Dixon. Gotze picks up his dribble. That ball poked away. Holloman goes to get in the backcourt. Holloman by himself. Layup good. Holloman 15. The Bulldogs are within 3. 53-50. Double teamed is Rand in the far corner. He falls down. Ooh, and they call a foul.
And they had him deep in that corner trap. I don't know how he found a way out of there with how well they had him hemmed in.
Just the second foul on Edwards. And we're going to get a timeout called by Andy Fehrenbacher. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
I decided to attend SIC because of the great scholarship that I was awarded. I received an archery scholarship. I'm taking IT cybersecurity. My favorite part of the IT program is definitely going to class every day. Professor Scott makes it really fun, and he lets us do a lot of hands-on things, and that helps me learn a lot. My experience in the archery team, so far, I love it. The people are great. The archery coach is awesome. Be a part of the action at SIC.
All right, here we go in the fourth quarter. Harrisburg leading Carmi-White County 53-50. 1:47 left to play. Harrisburg has the basketball. Carmi has been able to shrink this deficit. They were down as many as, 16?
Yeah, every bit of 16, 17 points.
And here they are back within 3. Led by 22 points for Mitchell Edwards. Ran to inbound, looking, gets it up top into the hands of Adrian Mann. He dribbles to the right side. Bounce pass to Andy. Guarded by Driscoll. Dumps it inside to Downey. Near side to Rand. Can't imagine Harrisburg going to be in any hurry to get a shot off.
Oh,
Carmi's got to foul 2 more times.
Yeah, Carmi has one to give. Oh.
Offensive foul against Harrisburg.
There's a moving screen on Carmelo Downey. He was away from the ball. It was underneath the basket.
The ball goes back over to Carmi-White County. 90 seconds left to play. 53-50. Holloman walks this one across the timeline, guarded by Mann. Bounce pass over on the far side to Edwards. Driscoll, near side Dixon. Dribbling left, hands it off to Holloman, going to his right. Holloman crossover, gets inside, reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Harrisburg, and the Bulldogs come the other way.
That was a really good move there by Gavin. He had the opening. Just couldn't finish.
Downey in the far corner. We got a foul against Carmi. One more until we get free throws.
It's going to be on Mitchell, his third.
1:01 left to play. 53-50. Harrisburg with the lead. Rand inbound. Looks. Gets it into Andy. Andy lost it. Loose ball. Who's got it? Stockton dives on it. Carmi comes up with it. Then Downey takes it away. His shot, he's fouled. Carmi had it, but kind of the rush and situation. I think Dixon was the one who had it and threw it away.
You got a wet spot on the floor over there.
We're going to get a towel to wipe it up. That's the 4th foul on Driscoll. So you got to be careful. So no 1-and-1. Going to be 2 shots here for Carmelo Downey, who's got 8 points in the contest. 53-50, Harrisburg in front, 54.3 seconds to play. Carmi in their 3rd close contest in this tournament. As they get the sweat wiped up over on the far side. Reminder, coming up at around 9 o'clock, we'll have Massac County and Herrin for the championship game of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Free throw on the way from Downey, missed it. Make your miss here if you're Carmi. Got to get a basket at the other end.
Yeah, you got to push it. You got to get a good shot, whether that be a layup or a three-pointer. You don't have to settle for the 3 this early, though.
Downey missed them both. Rebound Edwards. Don't need a 3 here, but you got to have something. Holloman near side. Kevin Wolf calls a timeout. Wasn't sure if he was going to use it. And so the Bulldogs call one with 45 seconds to play. 30 seconds. We'll keep it here. We'll stay right here. 45 seconds to play. 53-50. Now, I'm not sure what the timeout situation is for Kevin Wolf. As we saw earlier today, that kind of hurt him. Carmi got the ball with 2 seconds left. Couldn't call a timeout to draw something up. So here we are. Travis, to me, it's one of those situations where you kind of set up a drive and kick deal where you can get the layup. And if somebody gets open, you try to shoot a 3.
Yeah, you could go with that. It's going to be something misdirection. I think everyone in this gym knows or thinks that Mitchell Edwards is getting the ball. So if you can run something where he kind of is a decoy getting out towards the 3-point line, everyone rushes out there and get a backdoor. You just need something. You cannot go empty-handed this possession.
And if you get a quick 2, you don't necessarily have to foul right away. You got 45 seconds. You can play for a steal for about 10 to 15 seconds, depending on how quickly you score. Edwards into Holloman near midcourt. 53-50, Harrisburg in front. Carmi with the ball. Holloman over to his right, hands it off to Edwards, guarded by Andy. Edwards driving to his left, picks it up, hands it off to Driscoll. Driscoll driving, backing in, off to Holloman, 28 seconds. Holloman off to Dixon, he pulls it out. Now back to Holloman in the near corner, and Kevin Wolf. Whatever they drew up didn't work. Going to try it again. Timeout, Carmi. This one's a full. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi, and carmilumber.net.
All right, Carmi's got the ball. Around 20 seconds left to play. They trail by 3, 53-50. We just saw what Kevin Wolf tried to draw up. Didn't work. Called another timeout. You got to think at this point now, okay, they're wanting to get the 3.
Yeah, you're going to have to look for it. About 24 seconds left, I do believe. So you don't have to settle for it. You still have some time, but you have to score on this possession. It is the biggest possession of the game.
Herrin Massac coming up next for the championship. Harrisburg has led pretty much the entirety of this game, trying to bring home the 3rd place trophy over to the other side of the county. All right, 23 seconds to go. Gavin Holloman to inbound. Guarded by Adrian Mann. Carmi goes 4 across. Gavin looks. Gets it in Driscoll here in the near corner. Driscoll drives baseline, shot, good, no foul. Clock running, 18 seconds. Downey gets it in, and they foul Ran with 15.4. Perfectly executed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you wanted. Quick one hitter, get a quick foul, and you still have 15 seconds, and see if they can hit their free throws.
So again, I don't know if Kevin Wolf has any timeouts left, so if you're Carmi, You got to communicate here. You know, if they make both free throws, it's a 1-point game. Make, miss, what do you do? This feels a lot like earlier this morning. 2 free throws here for Owen Rand. Missed the first.
And it's looking like a repeat of this morning.
It is. Carmi will at least have the chance to tie it or win it if they get this rebound if it's a miss. Second free throw, good from Rand. He's got 3, 54-52. They get it into Driscoll, almost fouled by Downey. Into the front court comes Driscoll. Driscoll pulls it back with 9 seconds. Driscoll backing down, shot up, good, and 1 for Landon Driscoll. And he's got a free throw on the way with 6.7 seconds to go.
The biggest shot of that young man's career right there. Got him down in the post, spin move, bank shot off the glass, and see if he can knock it down for an old-fashioned three-point play.
In his last EHT game, Driscoll can give the Bulldogs the lead. Now the officials are having a discussion.
What are they talking about here?
They do count the basket. 54-54. Free throw here for Driscoll to put Carmi in front. 1 dribble, spins the ball. Another dribble, a breath. Driscoll puts Carmi in front with 6.7 seconds. Driscoll with 16. Andy into the front court. Andy fires for the win. No good. Tipped up, still not there. And Carmi pulls off the upset. They come back and win it.
After being down 17, 18 points there in that third quarter.
Woo! What a win for Carmi-White County. The game-winning and 1 for Landon Driscoll, and the Bulldogs win it 55-54 to win 3rd place here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. What a ball game. Wow.
That's all you can say is wow.
What a win for Carmi-White County, and what a tournament. The Bulldogs bring home 3rd place, and I think Carmi, the last 24 hours, have played 3 of the best games they've played all season, and they just beat a really good Harrisburg club.
Yeah, anytime you can beat a team with a player like Cameron Andy and how well they played, and they knocked off the 1 seed in this tournament, you know, yesterday in Carterville. It's very impressive win, especially coming back from as many points as they were down. It's just something special to see.
So Harrisburg led by as many as 16 in this second half. How about the Bulldogs making the shots down the stretch and winning it? 55-54. What a win for Carmi-White County. And Travis, I can't help but feel that something is turning for the Bulldogs in this tournament.
Yeah, you can just see it in the way they're playing defense, the intensity they're showing. I mean, this is the most complete game they've played all year, these past 2 games.
So Harrisburg takes home 4th place, and I say Carmi pulls the upset. Well, seed-wise, not really an upset, but a lot of folks think Harrisburg was good enough to win this tournament. But the boys basketball team brings home 3rd place. The girls basketball team won 3rd place at the Mary Mule tournament earlier today. And the Bulldogs with their best finish since 2016, where they won 3rd again. Awesome last couple of games for the Bulldogs. As Landon Driscoll holds the trophy up high, the senior with the game winner here in his final EHT game. Final score, Carmi wins 3rd place, defeating Harrisburg 55-54. As they pose for a picture. What a ball game. The second half surge for the Bulldogs. An impressive win over Anna Jonesboro last night. The 1-point loss to Heron today. And they come back to defeat Harrisburg tonight and win it 55-54. Bulldogs posing for the pick. Nice looking trophy going to go in that coach's office. Carmi wins it 55-54 over Harrisburg here in the third place game.
That's back-to-back third place finishes.
Today?
Well, no, not just for the girls and boys, but the boys. Beat Coyne, they won third. And
oh, yes, technically, yeah. It was a third place win for Carmi. They're at the Duke Coyne Tip-Off Classic. Just a great response for Carmi. The hard-fought, heartbreaking loss earlier today. The way they played in that second half, what a ball game that was. Carmi wins it 55-54. Bulldogs bring home third place here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. We will step aside for a 2-minute break, come back and wrap this one up and get you ready for the championship between Massac County and Herrin right here on 97.3 WRUL.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The countdown is on. Enjoy the Carmi Eclipse Festival featuring Eddie Montgomery.
This is my time.
The Frontmen.
Baby, I'm amazed by you. God bless Texas.
Drew Baldridge and Tailgate Revival.
She's somebody's dog. That'll make you want to drink. Throw to back.
Saturday, April 6th at Burles Woods Bicentennial Park. Visit carmifest.com for tickets and more information. At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Hey Bulldog fans, it's Luke Saylor with First Bank. First Bank is a proud supporter of Bulldog athletics and the community at large. For over 125 years, First Bank has been there for you then, now, and are well positioned to continue serving you well into the future as we invest in our community. To show another way we are caring for Carmi, First Bank will donate $3 back to the Carmi school system for every Bulldog three-pointer this season. Together, we look forward to making great things happen for you, your business, and our community.
Housing lender, member FDIC.
Final score, Carmi-White County wins third place here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Final of 55-54. The last second and one free throw by Landon Driscoll wins it for the Maroon and White. Carmi trailed as many as 16 with 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. A comeback for the ages, Travis. What a ball game.
Yeah, and it looked like Carmi was kind of drawing dead there at the beginning of that third quarter when Harrisburg started keeping that onslaught, pushing it forward. But then, Mitchell Edwards gets a dunk, hits a couple of threes, and then Carmi's back in it, energized. Had a couple guys go down with cramps or rolling their ankles, and they came back in. And it's just, that was a crazy game. That's one to remember.
The post-game show is delivered by Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 265-3665 for more. Travis, we said earlier this week, it's been a while since we feel Carmi has performed well in this tournament and kind of overachieved. Obviously, the championship game was right there, losing by 1 point to Herrin. But I think if you're Kevin Wolf, you are just tickled to death by how your team played this week, bringing home third place.
Yeah, you're over the moon, especially today. The defensive effort that they showed today, against Herrin, against Harrisburg, teams that have put up points in droves, you just can't understate it.
Individual scoring line, Bulldogs were led by Mitchell Edwards, who had 22 points, 15 from Gavin Holloman, 16 from Landon Driscoll, including those last three, the game winner, and 2 from Trey Dixon. Harrisburg got 21 points from Cameron Andy, 9 from Connor Henshaw, 8 from Carmelo Downey, 7 from Adrian Mann, 3 from Owen Rand, 4 from Tevin Yahtzee, and 2 from Reed Ryder. What a win for the Carmi-White County Bulldogs, and they bring home third place for the first time since 2016. All right, well, that's going to wrap things up for us for this third place game. We will step aside for a few minutes with the EHT Championship coming up here shortly on 97.3 WRUL.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
Doing business in today's world can be complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. People's National Bank is here to help your business not only survive, but thrive. With modern-day products such as remote deposit capture, ACH payments, merchant card services, and commercial line of credit sweeps, we can get you paid faster, protect your risk, and make your money work hard for you. Hi, this is Melinda with People's National Bank. Give me a call today and get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC.